Hey, Susan. Let me just... There you go, that's a bit better. Hi, Pelican. How is everybody today? What are you doing? It's very, very, very hot here. So I am currently just... I picked up a ballpoint pen and started drawing, and here we are. Hey, Mika. I've been drawing... I watched Marie Antoinette, so I've been pulling screen caps because I love the costumes. Sofia Coppola's films are always just a smorgasbord of visual stuff. So I just pulled a picture and started sketching it. This is my Nina Cosford sketchbook. Stickers from By Bun. Nina Cosford livery. This is a postcard and a sticker that came with the sketchbook, and this is the wrap from the sketchbook. I thought I'd put it in here so I knew which sketchbook it is. It's very thin paper. It's very comparable to the... Hey, Risha. It's comparable to the classic moleskins, the off-camera crinkles that a lot of us use. It's a little bit heavier paper, so it handles watercolour a little bit better, but not great. But it does do well with ink or ink pen and watercolour pencils and gouache. This is gouache with pencil. This is all gouache with pencil. Some inks ghost a bit. Acrylic paint markers work great. Colour pencils. Collage, ink. So you can see, like my pens, I use these where's my pen? I use these Univision Needle Eye Micro. They're the ones with the really tiny nibs. And they're waterproof. And you can see it works really well. It does ghost a little bit, and it does bleed a very tiny bit. You can't really see it on camera, but there's a few points here where I pressed a bit too hard and it's come through. But I don't mind that, it's only a sketchbook. This is acrylic and colour pencil. And it loves ballpoint. Most things love ballpoint, but this really loves ballpoint. So yeah, just sketching that. I do have my other colour ballpoints here. I can't find my pink and purple ones, but there's no pink or purple in this particular spread, so we might be okay with that. Don't know if I want to use colour yet anyway, so don't know what I want to do. It's too hot to decide what you want to do. Just pick up a pen and draw something. That's where I'm at. I've just broken my nail. I need to find a nail file somewhere. Do I have one to hand? I should have one to hand. There's usually one in here. Oh, that'll work. That's my buffer block. That'll do. Which nail was it that broke now? There it is. There we go. That'll do. I'll deal with it later. I need to do a manicure anyway, so. So I missed last week. It wasn't intentional. The week before I was going to... my parents were supposed to be coming up on the Wednesday. They were sick, so they changed it to the Thursday the following week. So it actually wasn't going to clash with YouTube at all. But then I got sick last week. I literally woke up looking like a hamster that had a coconut stuck in its cheek. Out here. So that was fun. It's mostly gone now. Still a little bit tight in my jaw, but should go. Hey Cody. So yeah, I didn't stream last week because I was ill. Not because my parents were here. They weren't here on Wednesday. I was going to put up a video on days where I wasn't going to stream, but if you're not going to stream, if you're planning not to stream, it's easier to put up a video than if you're not planning not to stream. If you know what I mean. Last minute panic and all that. Hey Tyler. Did you ever figure out what you were sick with? Well, they thought it was like an infected saliva gland again, which I've had before. Sorry, I keep scratching because where the inflammation has gone down, it itches. They thought it was infected saliva gland, but I've got weird lumps. Like, I've got a lump there. It was there, now it's back here. When I was sick last week, it was right down here. So I don't know what it is. I think I may have an abscess or something. I'm not sure. But whatever it is going, so I'm not too worried about it. Like I say, yesterday I had a massive lump here, but that's all gone now. It's like there's a little bit here now. So whatever it is, it was an infection because I've been on antibiotics for 10 days. What's everybody else doing today? Are we doodling? Are we drawing? Are we painting? Gouache in a colouring book. Yay. Hello, Canada. There we go. My table's not high enough. Oh, that's better. Best invention ever. Table that moves height. Because some days you want to be down here working, and other days you want to sit up straight. I prefer to sit up straight most of the time, but it's still nice to be able to move your desk according to how you want to sit that day, instead of having to struggle with whatever you're stuck with. Lost the stream for a couple of minutes. Had the signal, but it wasn't actually doing anything. If it's only you, then it's you. If it's everybody, then it's me. But if it's me, I can't do anything about it because my internet keeps cutting out. It's been doing it a lot lately. It's very annoying. It's the same issue last week's full signal but couldn't do anything. Couldn't even send a text as an SMS at one point. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a bit crazy. So I finished Vanderpump Rules. Oh my god, what a car crash that is. A whole festival. Oh, you were at a festival? Oh, okay. Oh, download festival as opposed to back at downloading. Okay, gotcha. What was I saying? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I finished Vanderpump Rules, and then I started Beverly Hills Housewives. I've turned into a reality TV person. When did this happen? I don't understand it. Why is it so addictive? Why can I not stop watching this trash? Have I upgraded my mic? No, my mic's just a bit closer to me than it normally is. Well, it's where it has been for the last few weeks, but it's like directly in front of me. So it could be either. But I'm also not streaming via Zoom anymore either, so that helps. I don't like the face on this one. She went a bit squished. Don't really know what happened there. But yeah, she'll do. Not like it matters. Well, streaming quality's better as well, because I'm not going through Zoom, like I said, so it could be either. Maddie! Stop making that gross noise. If you can hear gross sucking noises in the background, it's Maddie. She's found zombie bone again. Excuse me. Will there be a One Book July this year? No. We're not doing it this year. It's actually the 10th year anniversary. Can you believe that? But this year we're all just too busy. We're all just. Carrie is doing her masters. She's in the final year of her masters. She just does not have time for anything, basically. Vicky has got a lot of home stuff going on, with now having 3 kids and 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4 jobs now. She's just got a lot going on, and I've got commissions, oil painting commissions that I need to work on. So the 3 of us just don't have time this year. To be honest, I wasn't feeling overly like doing it again this year. Anyway, so when the other 2 both said they didn't have time to fit it in, I was like, oh, thank God for that, because I don't want to do it. I got so much flack last year for different people making videos about, oh, what's the point in One Book July? And I'm like, you know what? If all you're going to do is not watch the video that tells you what One Book July is about and why we do it, and then criticise it purely based on the name, and I'm like, you know what? Plus, I've been in one book for a planner now for about 5 years. I haven't done it as a planner thing in years. I've been doing it as like a journal or sketchbook thing, because I only use one planner. I've got my Hobonichi, that's it. I think it served its purpose, maybe. We'll see how we feel next year, but I personally think it's served its purpose. It got people out of that rut of, oh, well, I want to keep a planner, but I can't keep a pretty bullet journal, and I don't really have any stickers, and I can't afford this, and I can't afford that, so I can't have a planner. And that wasn't what it was for. Exactly, yeah. There's 9 years worth of videos that you can go and pull from. You know. I mean, One Book July, literally this year, there is no rules. Do what you want. Do whatever you want, because we're not even doing it this year. Literally, that's it. Yeah, people who really needed it found it useful. The difference is now, people coming into planning now have that option. Whereas 10 years ago, the very concept of only having one planner and not having to make it the most beautiful thing in the world was like, people just, their jaws dropped. They were like, what do you mean? I don't understand. So, yeah, planner overload, FOMO, is not as prevalent as it was before anymore. There are still people who have 17 planners. But, you know, if they want 17 planners and they're actually using 17 planners, then fine. I don't have a problem with that. But there's a difference between having 17 planners, or in Cody's case, 48 notebooks, and having a system that works and using those books. If you feel like you have to have 7 different planners, but then all you're concerned about is, well, I don't have enough to put in 7 planners, so now what am I going to do? How am I going to fill up the space? I can't draw, I can't afford stickers, how am I going to do this? You know, if that's putting you off having a planner, then there's something wrong. Because at the end of the day, a planner can be a stack of post-its. It doesn't matter as long as your system works. And that was what we were trying to get through to people, that, you know, it wasn't about making it pretty. You could make it pretty as an option if you wanted to, but that was not the point of planning. The point of planning was to plan. Plus, there's a lot younger people in it now. You know, 10 years is a long time in the planner community. So there's virtually a whole new generation of planners now. And a lot of them do digital planning, or they just use their phone. A lot of people are like, but I just use my phone for that. Why would I need a planner? You know, so you can make it pretty without spending a fortune, yeah. But there are people who cater to that too, so... Plus, it's your planner. There's nothing that says you have to do something pretty every day. You can just do something pretty when you feel like it. I go through months where I barely use my planner. And then I'll suddenly come back to it and I won't be able to put it down. But that's what works for me. Use Outlook and Google Calendar. Alexa for reminders. We're not allowed to say her name. She didn't start. That's good. We call her Charlie around here. Because otherwise she butts into the conversation. Yeah, I get Charlie to remind me about a lot of things. But I use my Google Calendar for work. I don't really have a lot of personal appointments. If I have a personal appointment, it goes on my phone, because boy howdy am I going to need a reminder the day before, the morning before, 2 hours before, etc. You know, otherwise I would just never get there. It's not even digital planning, because a lot of people think of digital planning as doing paper planning on a digital device. And that's not the same thing as using your phone. I do an awful lot of planning on my phone, but no, I do an awful lot of scheduling on my phone. My planning and my notes take place in my Hobonichi because I think better on paper. But if I've got an appointment, it goes on my phone because my phone will remind me, and Charlie over there will remind me, and Siri will remind me, and you know. And then if I manage to get there and then still forget that I have an appointment, which I nearly did the other day when I went for my eye test. I went into Newcastle. I was sat there merrily drawing, having fun, having a coffee, having some lunch, and I was like, why did I come into town? And Siri's popping up going, you're in town. You need to go to your eye doctor's appointment. Your appointment is at 2 o'clock. It's now 5 to 2. You need to get your arse moving. Location-based reminders is where it's at, guys. Location-based reminders. Now, if I could just get it to understand location-based reminders for the kitchen, the lounge, and the bedroom, and reminders for studio versus home, that would be perfect. That would be, you know, like I go into my kitchen and it goes, oh, you've walked into the kitchen. You meant to empty the bin. That would be great. You set it to a different language and now you don't know what he's saying. That's hilarious. Okay, this hand is going to be a nightmare. I'm not sure I want to draw this hand on camera. Let's do it in pencil first and then we can... Hands are hard, y'all. Hands are hard. Okay. Let's see. That's too long. Yeah, hands are hard. I might redo that later. I'm just going to pretend it's done. Hands are hard. You don't want to change it back because it's a matter of pride at this point. Oh yeah, the pre-recorded things, it's very confusing because it takes you to the wrong sites. Because it thinks your location is different. You're like, no, I just want to hear a different voice. Although I don't particularly think they sound that different, so... Siri finally understands you after 3 years. Changed your switch to Japanese. Yeah, if you're not studying it anymore, it would be more like just refreshing your... More like going there on holiday rather than going there to study. So it might be more fun to just see what you can remember. I'm glad they're not real people because you get mad at them for not understanding what you say and you say rude things to them. Sometimes they answer back too. Especially Charlie over there. She's very into herself. I told her to F off once and she said, that's not very polite. But I also say things like, I say thank you to her. Because you do. It's a voice. You ask it a question, it gives you an answer, you say thank you. Sometimes I'll say something to her, and then immediately afterwards I'll say to Maddie, like, oh, good girl. And Charlie will think I'm talking to her. And she'll go, thank you, I'm a good girl, I know that. And I'm like, okay, you're being creepy now, stop it. And one day I said I did exactly that. Asked her a question, and then I said to Maddie, "Oh, you're such a good girl." And Charlie over there went, "Thanks for the compliment." I'm like, excuse me? Siri says you're welcome, yeah. Charlie gets a bit above herself. Because she'll answer the question and then she'll say, "I can also tell you about this, and this. Would you like to tell?" And no. Be quiet. And then she sulks and won't answer you the next time. If you say thank you very much, he says no problem. It's a very British reply, isn't it? Okay. What's in this space? Some more cushions. Oh, that's a mirror behind her. Not sure I want to draw a mirror. I mean, I can, but I'd rather not. Let's just draw some. There you go. That's some detail in the background without being too much. I quite like that. That'll do. It's Marie Antoinette, nothing is too much. Exactly. Exactly. There's a lot of detail in these pictures, though, I can tell you. A lot of detail. I might find another one to do on this page, actually. Let's see. Apparently there's a TV series of Marie Antoinette now. Ooh, here we go. Film Grab's got a whole load of Ooh, how do you get out of it now? Oh, there we go. Maybe I'll do a few small ones. Come on. That one would be a fun one to try, but I don't think YouTube would like it very much. So I'll save that one for later. Maddie! Ooh, look at those crazy shoes. Those would be fun. Need some more heads. That could be a challenge. It's not a very clear picture, but yeah, let's see how we do with that one. Okay, I'm going to try like 3 panel type things. Let's see how that goes. Put this under here. I don't need this under here for ballpoint, but it makes the page feel a little less hard somehow. I don't know, I just like it for drawing with ballpoint. So, let's do about there. Maybe a bit lower. That's better. Okay. Not very straight, but it doesn't really matter. So up here we'll do the gardens. Okay. Over here there's a couple of dudes standing by the fountain in the background. And then let's do the boat down here. So oh, it is straight. Okay. Okay. Some pillows and things, and her head is about here. Hat. So for ballpoint sketches, rather than just going all in straight away with pen, I do like to just map out where things are going to go. But you can see it's not anything major. It's just like, especially with figures, I like to get the basics drawn in, so I know that they're going to be in proportion when they do them. That doesn't mean that they always come out right. I mean, look at her face. Yes, I like this one. This one, her face is not good. But that's a sketchbook for you, isn't it? So it doesn't have to be good. Just getting it done. A massive bow, big floofy skirt. There is another girl over here, but actually I think I might just have it as just her on her own. I kind of like the way she's just looking off into the distance, like she's lost in thought. I rather like it. So the boat's about there. She's got a big puffy sleeve, and then there's all sorts of stuff hanging off the edge of the boat. Okay, and then do I dare try that one? I don't know. I haven't drawn a face that close up in a long time. Don't know if I can do that today. That one would fit in there perfectly. Maybe I'll do that one later. The one with her lying on the bed with the fan. That would actually fit in there perfectly. So yeah, maybe I'll do that one later. That line is really bothering me. I'm going to just straighten it up a little bit. Wow, that really is off. By quite a bit. Okay. There we go. And this one is also off. How is that one also off? Maddie! Okay, there we go. Maddie! Oi! hot. It's hot, hot, hot. Very hot. Do not want. Maybe I'll do this one in a different colour instead of black. What do you think? I've got like an orangey gold colour that might be quite interesting. I don't know if it's shown on camera though. Oh yeah, it will. Yeah, why not? Let's do this one in like an orangey gold for a change. That's in the way. Okay. Mouths I always have trouble with, so I'm going to do the mouth in pencil first. Just very lightly. Fortunately, it's so small, you can't really get it wrong. I find if the mouth is really, really small, it's easier to only draw the top lip and then the shadow under the bottom lip rather than trying to draw the whole mouth. Okay, some kind of billowy something or other going on here. Oh, I see, it comes up from there. Okay. I love drawing fabric. Saturday was 32. Oof. Aren't you near London? Oh no, you're not. You're further south than me though. Ugh. Crazy. Well, it was 29 here. And we had a massive storm. My garden flooded. I've since found out that the reason my garden flooded is because the drain was blocked outside, which I didn't realise. So I've cleared that out this morning. That was a fun game. Ugh. But it shouldn't flood if we have heavy rain again, so that's good. Let's get that hat in. Width of the shoulders. Okay. Oh, it was Donington Park. Ugh, it's always hot there. Even when it's cold and raining, even when it's cold and raining in the rest of the country, Donington Park somehow is always hot. until the sun goes down, then it's freezing. Yeah, it's almost like desert weather. It's really hot during the day, and then the minute the sun's gone, it's like everybody start a campfire. I know. Hi. I know. Hello, Miss Maddie. Hello, Miss Maddie. I know. Hey. What's that about? Really dusty, yeah. Can we not, please? Hey. No. displeased with how this is coming out. Still in long-term care. That's got to be a bit easier on you and your mum. That'll do. It's close enough. It looks like what it's supposed to look like. You. Next, what should we do this one in? I think actually that teal green might be nice. Pale blue would be better, but I don't know where my pale blue pen is. I've got another 4-colour Bic somewhere that's gone walkabout. Yeah, I don't know where my pale blue one is. That would have been nice, but I think I'll just use this teal green. Okay. Maddie. Hey. Stop it. Getting lost in the zone. Done. I like it. I like it. I think I'm going to try and do that one in the middle, but I can't do that on YouTube. YouTube will not like that. Even though you can't see anything, it won't like that. So we'll do that later. But for now, quite happy with these. Are they great? No. Are they quick? Yes. Could you look at it and go, oh, that sounds a bit kind of Marie Antoinette-ish? Yeah, I think you could. Certainly if you've seen the film, I think you'd recognise it, even though it doesn't look anything like the actress, whose name I can never remember. Ooh, she was in Interview with the Vampire. She played Claudia in Interview with the Vampire. I can never remember her name. I can remember almost every film she's ever been in. Can't remember her name. Dunst. Kirsten. I think. Kirsten Dunst. Is that her? I don't know. But I like it. It's nice doing monochrome stuff again. Let's have a look at this. These dresses look a bit... Oh, she's got stripes on her dress. Okay, let's put some stripes on her dress. Back here. And this one's got kind of roses in places. Like that. Let's put one there. Like that. Yeah, that looks alright. That's better. They don't look quite so plain now. The French didn't wear plain stuff. Kirsten Dunst. Yes. Well, it doesn't look anything like her, but I wasn't really aiming for it to look anything like her. It was more the, as the kids say, aesthetic of it. I like the fact that she's got her hair loose in this one. Well, not loose, but it's obviously come down. She's not all pristine and stuff. Let's see. Did I take this? I don't remember. I'll take another one. Okay. I'm going to call it a day there then. Thanks for joining me, guys. And I will see you... Well, if you're in my Patreon, we're streaming tomorrow at 5. Can't remember what we're doing tomorrow, but we're streaming tomorrow at 5. And then we're also streaming Friday, because remember we moved our astrology. So we've got another astrology session on Friday. Come over and join us if you're into... Well, we're doing basic astrology again this year, and tarot, oracle, drawing club on Saturdays. Do motivation Mondays where we do project stuff. Come on over and join us. It's fun. And if you don't like Patreon, it's also on Coffee, so you can join us over there as well. In the meantime, I will see you... Words are hard, yeah. In the meantime, I will see you next week for some more sketchy. I enjoy just sitting and drawing. I don't know why I don't do it more often. I get it into my head that because I like to do paintings when I'm not in a sketchbook, that I have to therefore paint in my sketchbook. And I actually just really enjoy picking up a ballpoint pen and going for it. Anyway, I might go and put some dinner on throw on the Housewives of Beverly Hills and sketch in this third one, because I've just seen a bright pink pen. It's an Inkjoy, and I don't love Inkjoys, but it'll do. It's pink. I'll go with those. I think it'll look alright with that, actually. Let's see, there's the green and the orange. Oh yeah, that'll look good. I like that. Right, I'll do the middle one in pink then. Alright, see you next week, guys. Thanks for joining.